Good to see you guys again. Today's video, I'm going to go over 3 special cases if you're trying to file as a head of household. On my last video about filing statuses, I answered some questions, and I think one of the questions got more questions, especially the one with the girlfriend. I think I didn't do enough research to give a general idea of what it means to live with your girlfriend, and that specific question, or a boyfriend, doesn't really matter. But I think that I went too deep into the person's questions. I didn't give a general idea, and I think somebody pointed me out that I wasn't being too broad about it, and I want to explain what are your options. Welcome to SimpleChew. I'm your host, Hank. And the first case is if you're supporting your parents. I know as we all growing up, as you grow up and your parents are getting older, eventually you're going to move out of their place and you start living in your own apartment, house, you start making your own family or whatever. But it gets to a point where your parents can't take care of themselves, and everybody's going to experience that if they are connected with their parents. But it gets to a point where you can't help neither. Like, you can't help your parents because you got your own life going on or whatever, and then you have to put them either in a retirement home, or because they can't take care of themselves and somehow they're running out of money or something, you have to provide their home. You have to pay for their rent, you have to pay for their bills and the groceries and all that. Or if you put them in a retirement home, you have to pay the membership or whatever you have to pay for that facility to take care of your parents and all that, and all that costs money. So if you're trying to file as a head of household, you're unmarried and you're taking care of your parents or your in-laws too. So that's like a little too special cases, because even if you're divorced, your ex-in-laws still count as your dependent if you're supporting them in any case with the rent. Anything that has to do with 50% or more of the living expenses, they qualify as dependent for your tax returns, and you can file as a head of household if you are in that, you meet that category. The second special case, if you're living with your boyfriend or girlfriend, I think this is more popular now. And I answered a question last time in my last video, somebody who was living with their girlfriend and he wanted to file his taxes as head of household because she was living with him. But if you go more deep into the question, she was working, and there's another criteria that you have to go through. If your dependent is truly your dependent, you have to meet another type of more serious criteria where the person who is your dependent cannot be earning more than like $4,500 a year unearned or earned income. So it could get really sticky there if you have a stay-at-home girlfriend or boyfriend, that's a whole nother story. Where if they're not making any income and you're paying more than 50% of their support or the household support, it qualifies you as a head of household. I just want to say that. So if you're living with your boyfriend or girlfriend and you are the breadwinner in some sense, you are be able to file your taxes as a head of household. That's one of those special cases where people get confused because when you read the tax code, it says relative or somebody you support. So you have to research a little bit deeper to find this answer, and it's something that when I was answering, I didn't do the deeper research. So I just want to give it to you back, and thank you whoever sent me the comment. The third special case is if you are divorced and you have custody of your kids. Let's say that the kids are gonna be claimed by your husband or wife, or ex-wife or ex-husband in that case, but you guys are divorced. You have the kids that live with you as a custodian parent. You are able to submit your tax return as head of household because the kids are living with you more than 6 months or more, and ex-husband or ex-wife, even if they claim the kids in their returns, that's a whole nother story. I'm just gonna be focusing on you. If you are you have the kids for more than 6 months living with you, but you let your ex-partner get the claims and the credits and all that because you want to do that for some reason, that's fine. But I just want to let you know that you also can file as a head of household. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I help you guys clarify head of household, which has a lot of curveballs in there. Hopefully I can answer some of your questions. If you have any questions, just email me or send me a comment or whatever. As I've been doing accounting for the past 11 years, also run a resale business of hype items for the past 6 years. If you like this kind of videos and content, don't forget to subscribe and also like the video. And always remember, guys, to keep it simple.